Sam Altman has finally responded to the DeepSeek controversy. As you may know, the competition between DeepSeek and OpenAI has become one of the most talked about topics in the AI space. In fact, it's likely still one of the biggest ongoing discussions. Naturally, people are eager to hear what OpenAI's CEO has to say, given that he is typically quite vocal about major AI developments. However, despite the magnitude of this event, especially with so many people outside the AI community now paying attention to DeepSeek, Altman remained unusually quiet at first. That said, he has now made some statements, and many people might overlook the key points he raised. Additionally, OpenAI has addressed some aspects of the situation in their blog posts, which I'll be breaking down for you. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. To start, Altman acknowledged that DeepSeek R1 is an impressive model, particularly in certain areas. Sam Altman acknowledges what DeepSeek has achieved at its price point, but makes a clear and confident statement. OpenAI will deliver significantly better models. While some may argue that he has every reason to say this given his position, it's still a key takeaway that many people seem to be overlooking. He also mentions that having a new competitor is exciting and hints at upcoming releases from OpenAI. However, what stands out is that OpenAI is likely much further ahead than people realize. I'll dive deeper into this later in the video, but based on certain statements and cryptic blog posts from the past few weeks, it seems that OpenAI has shifted its entire focus. Most people haven't noticed this change, and the broader scope of what OpenAI is working on might be confusing the general public. At first glance, the situation might seem bad for OpenAI, but when you take a closer look at the broader AI industry, it's not as concerning as it appears. Sam Altman's statement, where he confidently says OpenAI will deliver much better models and welcomes new competition, is something that many people might dismiss as typical CEO talk. After all, he wouldn't openly admit if a competitor had outperformed them. However, there's something important that many people are overlooking. The team at OpenAI doesn't seem to be panicking, and in the next 6 to 12 months, they're likely to surprise everyone once again. While the AI space is getting a surge of attention from the public, most newcomers are missing a key statement made in an OpenAI blog post written by Sam Altman himself. In that post, OpenAI discusses ASI, artificial superintelligence. This is a major shift in focus that many aren't paying attention to, and it could explain why OpenAI remains confident despite the recent competition. Artificial superintelligence, ASI, is being positioned as something far beyond AGI, artificial general intelligence, which itself has been compared to electricity in terms of its potential to revolutionize technology and daily life. However, most people have missed OpenAI's subtle yet significant shift in focus. In a recent statement, OpenAI made it clear that while they are still working on certain AI products, their real ambition lies beyond them. Many didn't fully grasp the weight of this announcement, but when you look at OpenAI's past actions, it becomes evident that their priority isn't the incremental improvements of the GPT series. Every new GPT model has brought only marginal gains, and OpenAI seems to have recognized that continuing down that path isn't worth it in the long run. The key takeaway here is that OpenAI isn't just trying to make slightly better AI models, they are playing the long game for true artificial superintelligence. While this might sound far-fetched, it actually makes perfect sense when you analyze their trajectory. Consider how long it has been since GPT-4 was released. It came out on May 13, 2024. If OpenAI wanted to release a better model, they likely could have, but the return on investment simply isn't justified. The inference costs are high, and instead of pouring resources into incremental upgrades, they are focusing on something much bigger, ASI. This strategic decision means OpenAI is prioritizing the development of superintelligent systems that could accelerate scientific discovery and innovation far beyond anything we can currently imagine. In fact, their own blog post hints at this shift, stating that they are now setting their sights beyond standard AI agents and moving toward true superintelligence. If they succeed, the capabilities of ASI will be so advanced that to previous generations, it would seem like magic. OpenAI is playing a different game than most people realize, and Sam Altman, as its CEO, is likely steering the company with a long-term vision in mind. Betting against OpenAI, given its trajectory, might be a mistake. If we were able to jump 50 years into the future, we'd likely be shocked at how advanced technology has become. The same applies to AI. There are major surprises ahead. The key takeaway here is that OpenAI isn't just promising better models. They are actively working toward artificial superintelligence, ASI. It's important to remember the controversy surrounding AI's rapid development. At one point, industry experts wrote a letter warning that the technology could be extremely dangerous. There was even an instance where a former OpenAI team member left the company, started their own venture, and secured $1 billion in funding without even having a product or service to show. Clearly, there's something groundbreaking happening behind the scenes. Based on past research and the trajectory of AI development, it's becoming increasingly clear that OpenAI is heading toward ASI. Some may think OpenAI has fallen behind, but that's likely not the case. Sam Altman himself stated that OpenAI is fully committed to executing its research roadmap, and that compute power is more critical than ever. While some may underestimate the importance of computers, it remains a fundamental part of AI's evolution, with countless ways to optimize and scale its capabilities. AI is on track to become one of the most widely used technologies in the world. As adoption grows, an enormous amount of compute power will be required to serve users effectively. One of the main reasons we don't yet have access to many of the AI advancements we desire is simply due to limited compute resources. Some may argue that models like DeepSeek A1 are already more efficient and faster, but the reality is that AI systems will naturally become more optimized over time. However, that doesn't seem to be the primary focus for companies right now. Instead, they are looking at the bigger picture. Sam Altman has hinted that the demand for AI will only continue to grow, and people will be amazed by the next generation of models. He has subtly referenced upcoming AI breakthroughs, possibly referring to GPT 4.5, GPT-5, or even undisclosed projects. In fact, he has previously mentioned that OpenAI is planning to release a tool in 2025 that no one has predicted. This suggests we could be on the verge of another groundbreaking AI moment, similar to what happened with GPT-3, where a new advancement takes the world by surprise. At this point, it's unclear what exactly OpenAI's next big product will be, but it's likely something significant is on the horizon. So it would be a mistake to count OpenAI out of the AI race just yet. In fact, Sam Altman has reaffirmed OpenAI's commitment, stating they are working toward AGI and beyond, which remains a major goal for this year. And of course, OpenAI has faced its fair share of criticism, including scrutiny over Altman's personal spending. Some have pointed out that he spent over $5 million on a Koenigsegg Regera, while DeepSeek reportedly used a similar amount to fund and launch an entire AI company. This contrast led to a viral tweet, which, while humorous, also highlights how quickly DeepSeek has gained traction, currently trending even more than ChatGPT. At the same time, various individuals have made critical statements about OpenAI's position in the industry. While some haven't outright attacked the company, they have expressed skepticism, emphasizing that OpenAI is not the ultimate authority in AI development. OpenAI won't necessarily stay at the forefront of AI forever. Markets in this space are incredibly dynamic and can shift rapidly. This aligns with insights from hedge fund analysts who emphasize how unpredictable market trends can be. One major development that many people are overlooking is that OpenAI recently held, or is about to hold, a closed-door meeting with the US government. In this meeting, they plan to showcase their PhD-level super agents, AI systems designed to tackle complex, multi-layered real-world problems that even human minds struggle to organize and solve. These super agents go beyond responding to simple commands. They actively pursue goals, synthesize vast amounts of information, analyze multiple options, and produce meaningful outcomes. This could be a game changer as we move toward 2026, with these systems expected to take on a significant role in various sectors of the economy. The key takeaway is that while DeepSeek has been a wake-up call to the AI industry, demonstrating that efficient model training is possible, OpenAI is focused on something much bigger. Sam Altman has made it clear that OpenAI is still committed to delivering better models, and I agree with that. However, what's crucial to understand is that OpenAI isn't just concerned with competing in the current AI model race. Many people have assumed that because ChatGPT is no longer leading in model performance, especially compared to DeepSeek and others, OpenAI has fallen behind in AI innovation, but that's not the case. OpenAI appears to be playing a long-term game, strategically allocating more compute power toward developing superintelligence and advanced AI agents. These areas have the potential to deliver far more value than simply improving chatbot models. That's why OpenAI doesn't seem overly concerned about losing ground in the short-term AI race. If you've been following AI developments, you'll know that Google's latest models and Claude from Anthropic have outperformed GPT 4.0 for some time now. Yet OpenAI doesn't appear to be worried in the slightest. This suggests they're betting on something far bigger, likely something we'll see materialize in the coming months. With that in mind, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the DeepSeek drama. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.